Imagine this. You meet a woman who seems perfect. She's got the kind of smile that lights up the room, a laugh that makes your heart skip, and a way of looking at you that feels like she sees the best version of you. Things seem to click, and you're convinced this could turn into something real. Then one evening she casually mentions, "I just got out of a long-term relationship." Suddenly, your chest tightens. You're left wondering, am I just the rebound? Am I being used as a distraction? It's a tough pill to swallow, but many men have found themselves in this exact situation. It's confusing, emotionally draining, and can leave you questioning your self-worth. But here's the good news. With the right mindset and strategies, you can navigate this situation smartly. Whether it's figuring out her true intentions or protecting your own heart, I'm going to show you how to handle it. Stick with me, and by the end of this, you'll have the clarity to make the best decision for yourself. Let's break it down step by step. Number 1. Understand what a rebound relationship really is. A rebound relationship is essentially an emotional crutch. After a breakup, some people feel lost, hurt, or lonely, and instead of dealing with those emotions head-on, they look for someone new to fill the void. That someone could be you. This isn't necessarily about you, it's about their need for distraction or validation. The problem is, a rebound rarely provides the emotional depth or connection that a healthy relationship needs. Pay attention to the signs. Is she still talking about her ex frequently? Does she seem overly eager to dive into something serious right away, as if to prove she's moved on? Or maybe she's emotionally distant, using you for companionship, without really investing in you as a person. Recognizing the dynamics of a rebound relationship early on is critical. This understanding will give you clarity on what's really happening and whether this is a relationship worth pursuing. You're not there to be someone's temporary distraction, so stay sharp and identify the patterns. Once you've got that awareness, you can better evaluate your role and how to proceed. Number 2, don't rush into intimacy. When you're caught up in the heat of a new relationship, it's tempting to dive headfirst into physical intimacy. The chemistry feels electric, and the idea of taking things slow seems boring. But when you're dealing with someone who might be rebounding, rushing into intimacy is a mistake. Why? Because physical closeness can create an illusion of emotional connection. You might start to feel attached, thinking this is something real, while she's still trying to figure out her feelings about her ex. Take a step back. Spend time together without letting the physical side dominate the relationship. Go on casual dates, have meaningful conversations, and focus on getting to know her beyond surface-level attraction. Watch her behavior closely. Does she truly seem interested in who you are as a person, or does she only light up when things get physical? By taking things slow, you give yourself the chance to see if there's genuine compatibility. Remember, a woman who's emotionally available will appreciate this approach. And if she doesn't, that's a sign she's not in the right place for something meaningful, and you deserve better than being someone's emotional band-aid. Number 3, set emotional boundaries early. Let's talk about boundaries, my friend. One of the biggest traps men fall into in rebound relationships is becoming the savior. You know the type. You listen to her vent about her ex for hours, you're there every time she's feeling down, and you start bending over backward to make her happy. But here's the thing, it's not your job to fix her. You're not her therapist, and you shouldn't carry the emotional weight of her past relationship. If she's constantly bringing up her ex, let her know it's a topic you're not comfortable discussing. Set the tone early on that you're there for her, but you're not going to be a sounding board for her unresolved feelings. Also, don't be afraid to say no if her emotional needs are draining you. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're necessary for your mental health. If she respects them, that's a good sign she values you as a person. If she pushes back or ignores them, that's a red flag you shouldn't ignore. Healthy relationships require mutual respect, and boundaries are a critical piece of that puzzle. Number 4. Watch for breadcrumbing behavior. Breadcrumbing is a frustrating and confusing behavior that's all too common in rebound relationships. It's when someone gives you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but never truly commits. Maybe she texts you sweet things like, "I really like you," but cancels plans at the last minute. Or she says she's not ready for anything serious, but acts jealous if you talk to other women. It's like she's keeping you on the back burner, just in case. Recognize this for what it is, a lack of clarity and emotional availability. Don't settle for crumbs when you deserve the whole loaf. If her actions don't align with her words, call it out. Ask her directly what she wants and see if her response matches her behavior. If she continues to be inconsistent, you've got your answer. Someone who truly values you won't string you along. Don't waste your time waiting for someone to make up their mind. Life is too short for half-hearted relationships. Keep your standards high and don't let yourself become someone's maybe when you could be someone else's yes. Number 5. Assess her emotional availability. Emotional availability is a must-have for any healthy relationship. If she's still entangled in feelings for her ex, she's not emotionally available for you. This can show up in a lot of ways. Maybe she's still talking to her ex or following him on social media, commenting on his posts or liking his photos. Maybe she's overly nostalgic about their past or compares you to him, even if it's in a subtle way. These are signs she hasn't fully let go. Don't ignore these red flags, hoping she'll come around. Emotional availability isn't something you can force or fix. It's something she has to work on herself, and it takes time. You deserve a relationship where the other person's heart is fully in it, not one where you're competing with the ghost of her past. If you're seeing clear signs that she's still hung up on her ex, it might be time to step back. Don't wait around hoping for things to change. Your time and energy are valuable, and you owe it to yourself to invest in someone who's ready to invest in you too. Number 6. Don't lose yourself in the process. When you're involved with someone you really like, it's easy to lose sight of yourself. You start prioritizing her needs, rearranging your schedule to make her happy, and putting her at the center of your world. But here's the hard truth. In a rebound relationship, this kind of self-sacrifice often goes unreciprocated. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who might not even be emotionally invested. Make sure you're still pursuing your own goals, hobbies, and friendships. Keep going to the gym, spend time with your boys, and stay focused on your career. A man who maintains his independence is not only more attractive, but also better prepared to handle the ups and downs of any relationship. When you're solid in your own life, you'll be less likely to crumble if things don't work out. Remember, a healthy relationship is about two complete people coming together, not one person losing themselves in another. Stay grounded. Stay confident, and never let someone else's uncertainty derail your sense of self. You're the prize, so act like it. Number 7, communicate your intentions clearly. If you're serious about her and want something real, it's crucial to communicate your intentions clearly. Too many men stay silent, hoping things will naturally evolve into a committed relationship. But in a rebound situation, silence can work against you. Let her know what you're looking for, whether it's a serious relationship, a casual connection, or something in between. Then, watch how she responds. If she hesitates, avoids the conversation, or gives vague answers like, "I'm just going with the flow," take that as a sign she might not be on the same page. Clarity is key. Don't let mixed signals keep you guessing about where you stand. At the same time, be open to hearing her truth, even if it's not what you want to hear. If she's upfront about not being ready for something serious, respect her honesty and decide if that aligns with what you want. Relationships thrive on mutual understanding, and clear communication is the foundation for that. By being honest about your intentions, you'll either find alignment or save yourself from wasting time on something that was never meant to be. Number 8. Prepare for the possibility of things ending. Rebound relationships, by their nature, often have an expiration date. It's not because you did something wrong or weren't good enough, it's because she might not have been ready for something real. Prepare yourself emotionally for the possibility that things might end sooner than you'd hoped. This doesn't mean you should assume the worst, but keeping your expectations realistic can save you from a lot of heartache. Instead of pinning all your hopes on this one relationship, focus on staying grounded. Keep investing in other areas of your life so that if this doesn't work out, you'll still feel fulfilled. And if she does decide to move on, let her go. With grace, don't cling, don't beg, and don't let it destroy your confidence. Every relationship, even the short-lived ones, can teach you something valuable about yourself and what you want in a partner. By preparing for the possibility of an ending, you're protecting yourself while still being open to the experience. It's not pessimistic, it's smart. Number 9, learn the lessons regardless of the outcome. Every relationship you enter, whether it's a rebound or not, has something to teach you. If this one ends, take the time to reflect on what you've learned. Did you ignore any red flags? Did you set clear boundaries? Or did you let her walk all over them? Did you lose yourself in the process? Or did you stay true to who you are? These questions aren't about beating yourself up. They're about growth. Each experience helps you become better at identifying what you want and need in a relationship. Even if this relationship doesn't last, you'll walk away stronger and wiser. And when you eventually meet someone who's truly ready for what you have to offer, you'll be in a better position to build something real. Growth comes from pain, but it also comes from reflection. Don't waste the experience by simply moving on without learning anything. Take the lessons with you and use them to create a brighter, healthier future. You've got this. Number 10. Know when to walk away. Walking away is one of the hardest things to do, especially when you care about someone. But sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is let go. If her actions don't match her words, if she's not emotionally available, or if you feel like you're being strung along, it's time to leave. Walking away isn't about giving up. It's about valuable right, my friend. Here's the bottom line. Navigating a rebound relationship can be tricky, but with the right approach, you can protect your heart and your time. Always remember that your emotional well-being is just as important as hers. Pay attention to the signs, set your boundaries, and don't settle for anything less than the respect and commitment you deserve. Whether this turns into something real or it teaches you valuable lessons for the future, know that you're coming out stronger. You've got what it takes to handle this like a champ. Stay true to yourself and don't forget, you're the prize. Keep moving forward and the right relationship will find you when the time is right. You've got this.